Shalom, Call Halal, YAHAWAH, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, BAHASHAM, RAWCHAA, QADASH. That's giving all praise to the Most High. In the name of His only begotten Son, in the name of the Holy Spirit. Double honors to our teachers, the elders and apostles, Great Millstone, who taught us this truth and sincerity. Peace and salutations to the hopeful lake scattered abroad. My name is Ibar from the Prophets in Babylon camp down here in Tampa, Florida. I want to say shalom to the 144,000. Real quick, this article came up about 3 days ago. I saved it for later, so I figured I'll knock this out real quick. It says, Florida, the rising threat of vibrio and infections in Florida. I don't know if I said that right. Infections in Florida, what you need to know. Okay, so in this video is going to go into pestilences, man. Okay, because there's going to be more pestilences in these last days. Everywhere you look, it's a different, disease or pestilence. Going crazy. You still have where they want to bring back the second demic, which they're saying that's going to be, through animals passing over diseases and stuff. So just know, okay, this is also why it's important to take care of your health. Make sure that you, doing the necessary things, taking your supplements, detoxing, often, fasting, and most importantly, praying, man. Okay, most importantly, praying. Because this devil, he's doing a lot of wicked shit, man. He's spraying more pollutions in the air. Okay, putting more poison in your water, and you name it, we can go on and on. More poison in your food. Okay. From there, let's go here. Let's read this article real quick. It says, the recent studies and reports have heightened concerns about the presence of flesh-eating black bacteria, specifically Vibrio vulnificus in Florida's coastal waters. And then you got people coming over here, that they're taking boats over here and stuff, you know. So tell them what these people are that's coming into this country are bringing with them. It says this follows the aftermath of Hurricane Ian, which has been linked to an increased presence of these dangerous pathogens, with Florida leading the nation in cases of vibrosis. Public awareness and education on how to avoid these bacteria are more crucial than ever, because here we are coming into, well, we're coming into spring and then the summer. You can have a lot of people going to the beaches and stuff, so these waters are, polluted. A lot of these beaches are, filthy. You got spring breakers gonna come down here, and they're gonna spread all this stuff back around the country. Yeah, so we are definitely in a time, of death and destruction. It's only going to increase in these last days, man. All right, they're going to bring something out that's going to, link, a lot of this stuff together. It says, vibrosis vulnificus, often found in warm, brackish water, which, you got hurricanes and storms that come and they stir that water up and take, what's over there in the middle of the oceans or whatever, and they bring it upon land. They rain it upon the land. It says found Vibrio vulnificus, often found in warm, brackish waters, poses a significant risk, especially to individuals with liver disease, hepatitis, or compromised immune systems. Which, if you took that yap, your immune system is compromised. It says the bacteria can cause severe illness or even death if not treated promptly. In recent years, Florida has seen a notable rise of vibrio infections, with a study indicating a 500% increase since 1992. Wow. The threat is not confined to Florida alone, with ocean temperatures rising. The range of vibrio bacteria is expanding, leading to infections in regions previously unaffected. This shift underscores the broader implications of climate change, here we go, on public health, all right, which there's no such thing as climate change, all right. Esau is changing the climate, all right, if anything. But it's not just, oh yeah, just, nah, that's bullshit, all right. Esau is putting these poisons and pollutants in the air and in the water purposely, all right. It says, where was I at? Oh, it says safety measures to minimize the risk of infection. It is advised to avoid entering water with open wounds or cuts. Wearing protective gear while in or near water can also reduce the risk. People with underlying health conditions should be particularly cautious when planning water-related activities in affected areas. Yada 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 yada. So you get the picture. All right. And this summer it's gonna be um like that show on Netflix. What is it? Black Summer. Very important to watch that show. I'm probably gonna have to watch it again. But yeah, we in that time. So let's go here. This is Matthew chapter 24, verse 6. It says, "And ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars, which we hearing of that. See then that ye be not troubled." Salakia. I'm all messed up, man. It says, "See then that ye be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet." Okay, so we hearing these things coming, but that don't mean the end is yet. The Lord is about to do something in this earth, and we ain't seen nothing yet. It says, "For nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom, and there shall be famines and pestilences and earthquakes in diverse places." Okay, which pestilence goes into disease, and in diverse places where there's a lot of people at. It says, here's the point: all these are the beginning of sorrows. So it's gonna be catching hell from every side, man. With inflation, hyperinflation, and the cost of living going up, and you know, famine and lack of food, and food shortages. Talks of war, and cyber attacks, and diseases, and earthquakes. And hurricanes. And here we are coming into the summer too. It's gonna be hurricanes, and you know. Oh, and like I said earlier, they say Hurricane Ian, helped it. Well, here we are coming into hurricane season again soon, and all this shit is gonna be rained upon the people. All right. So yeah, man. Stay circumspect. It says, verse 12, "And because iniquity shall abound, the love of many shall wax cold. But he that endureth to the end, the same shall be saved." And that's our goal, is to endure to the end, to continue to fight. All right. In hopes of being saved. It says, "And this gospel of the kingdom shall be preached in all the world for a witness unto all nations, and then shall the end come." Right. And the end is very near. All right. The end is very near. All right. Um, let's go here. Like Apostle Harper's going into it too about the radiation, coming off of these different devices, man. We're being poisoned every single fucking day, bro. If you got Wi-Fi in your house, they're emitting 5G radiation into your house now, which causes cancer. Okay, quite frankly. And I saw a video somebody was talking about it, and they said, oh yeah, you can call your cable company and tell them that you don't want it. Because personally, I still use the 2G. When I connect my devices, I'm using 2G. So I don't even use the 5G, but they still got it in there. And somebody said you can call your company and tell them that you don't want it, but I called them and they said, "No, we can't take it out. It's in the system." And even if you was to do that, you still got your neighbors that's using 5G. So we're constantly being radiated and fried 24/7. It's only through the grace of Yahawah BAHASHAM that we are still here. Okay. It says, "For then shall be great tribulation, such as was not since the beginning of the world to this time, no, nor ever shall be. And except those days should be shortened, there should no flesh be saved. But for the elect's sake, those days should be shortened." Right? So except these days be shortened, man, no flesh shall be saved. And this is why you got so much things happening in a short amount of time, because the Lord is speeding up the times, man. If not, nobody will be saved, man. Everybody will be dead. Everybody will be riddled with cancer and on a deathbed. So yeah, we need the Lord, you know. Which also reminds me of that movie or that show. So like it's a game, but it's a show. Now too, it's called what is it called? Damn, it's just on the tip of my tongue, man. Um, I can't even think about it. I can't even think of the name right now. It's Satan. But what's the show? It's a game. Recently came out. Um, The Last of Us. The water Yahawashi call Allah Yahawashi. It's called The Last of Us. All right, in that movie, The Last of Us, they had a that bacteria that was pretty much taking over people and turning them into pretty much monsters, which we can very well see that this year too. Okay, so let me go here. It's in Psalms chapter 91, just to balance it out. Let's go to Psalms 91. It says, He that dwelleth in the secret places of the Most High shall abide out under the shadow of the Almighty, which is what you've been in this truth, having this knowledge and understanding. You are dwelling in the secret places of the Most High, because most people are not in this, or under this shadow of the Almighty. It says, I will say of the Lord Yahawah, so like He is my refuge and my fortress, my power, in Him will I trust, right? Because the Lord is the one that's protecting us. Like I said, if it wasn't for YAHAWASHI, we all would be already, on our way out. Surely He shall deliver thee from the snare of the fowler and from the noisome pestilence, okay? From the noisome pestilence. And let's go in the NLT. It says, for He will rescue you from every trap and protect you from deadly disease. You see? So every trap that Esau tried to ensnare, he tried to lay, the Lord's going to protect us from it, and, or rescue us from it. And He says, and protect you from deadly diseases. Okay? Back, I'm going to finish off an NLT. I haven't read an NLT. And we already know what it says in the KJV anyways. But it says, He will cover you with His feathers. He will shelter you He will shelter you with His wings. His faithful promises are your armor and protection, right? The Lord promised to, deliver His people, So you got to believe in that. Do not be afraid of the terrors of the night, nor the arrow that flieth by day, Jacob's trouble and then thermonuclear destruction. The night is coming, man, and when no man gonna be able to work, and it's gonna be all hell breaking loose. You're gonna have, FEMA troops kicking in doors and, you name it. All right. And it's ultimately going to be finished off with thermonuclear destruction. It says, do not dread the disease that stalks in darkness, right? So we don't, fear these things. We know it's coming, we know it's here, but we don't, we ain't walking around with a mask on. You got people that still wear a mask, man. My coworkers still wearing masks. I'm like, what the fuck still got that mask on for? It says, do not dread the disease that stalks in darkness, nor the disaster that strikes at midday. Though though 1,000 fall at your side, though 10,000 are dying around you, wow, these evils will not touch you, right? So we coming into a time of seeing great death and destruction. You get prepared for that. You're gonna see a lot of bodies hit the floor. We're gonna see a lot of people start to fall off. It says, just open your eyes and see how the wicked are punished, right? So we're going to see the scripture says, only with thine eyes shall I see the reward of the wicked. In NLT it says, just open your eyes and see how the wicked are punished. This is the Lord punishing the wicked. If you make the Lord your refuge, if you make the Most High your shelter, no evil will conquer you. No plague will come near you, right? So no plague is going to come near our dwellings. In your houses, your family's going to be protected. Everybody is going to be good. All right. That's why we ain't take that Yabaruski and we ain't, I ain't get no damn C9, man. And I ain't, take the damn test. I ain't even take a test. Okay. But nowadays, if you go to the hospital, they still trying to test you and shit, trying to stick some up your nose. Okay. It says, they will hold you up with their hands, so you won't even sluck you. I missed the verse. Let me go back here. It says, verse 11, for He will order His angels to protect you wherever you go. Right, and that's the Lord. He's ordering His angels to protect us, to watch over us. And you got to believe that. They will hold you up with their hands, so you won't even hurt your foot on a stone. You will trample upon lions and cobras. You will crush fierce lions and serpents under your feet. The Lord Yahawah says, I will rescue those who love me. I will protect those who trust in my name. You got to have those names, man. When they call on me, I will answer. I will be with them in trouble. I will rescue them and honor them. I will reward them with a long life and give them my salvation. So you got particular spirits on this earth here in America that's not going to be destroyed. That's going to be delivered from the thermonuclear fire and ultimately be changed and live forever. All right, and you got to believe in that. And that's also why the scripture says the name of the Lord is a strong tower. Because if you don't have that name, you're through. Hey man, if you don't have that name, you're through. No matter what you do. All right. So now's the time to buckle down and, you know, get all in, man. It's time to go all in the spirit of YAHAWASHI, man. Because this devil can pull a rabbit out of his hat at any time. Whatever said, I'm gonna say Shalom, Kwame Sharala, Ababa.